You see a degenerate family, you see a degenerate friends, and you're like, you're in too deep and you've fallen in love with them, bro. You don't want to be in that situation. From one glance, just don't have sex with these women. It's literally as simple as that. Don't have sex with them, because then you'll pair the attachment with them and it's not worth it. It's a distraction from your business, and over the next 5 years, 10 years, that distraction compounds. You don't realize how much you'll miss out on this, not just for the work, but also for the kind of man that you become to attract the dream woman of yours. Maybe literally just don't date. As soon as you see women, within a second, within one conversation, there's some brutal like facts which a lot of women don't like to hear, but tattoos, she's got guys around her, she's got slutty friends, those kinds of things. As soon as you see that her parents are divorced, personally, like, my standard, no dating, just keep improving yourself. And then you might think, okay, well, how do I find her? Honestly, I think women are supposed to find you. I think that you will tend to the garden. I think that you will keep improving and ruthlessly running and going to the gym and stuff. And when you're like high attractive enough, when you're high value enough, good women just seem to find you, and we can wait for that, because as soon as we try to find the woman, we start going about it in the degen ways. We're on dating apps, we're looking online, we're on Instagram and stuff, we're going to parties and trying to go out cold approaching, and that just practices the wrong thing.
Man, is that not some dog shit advice? What is good with y'all today? It's Base CBO, aka Cole Brown Official. We are gonna get into it today, man. We are gonna get into it today because I always see this type of critique. They like, oh, just wait till you find a wife, wait till you find a wife. Just like the kid I was talking to months ago at the gym. And he was just like, oh, you got a penis brain. You should just be stoic and wait till you find a woman you want to marry. It's like, come on, buddy. This stuff isn't realistic, man. It's just not realistic. And see, this is how a lot of guys go about it. They go about it the average way. You go about hookup culture the average way, you're going to lose. You go about marriage the average way, you're going to lose. That's why I would tell y'all, you can't be average. I'm going to give y'all some real game in this one, so make sure to watch the full video. First off, I want to say, the woman he's talking about is super rare, and he knows it himself. This is below a 1% woman. You want her to have a V card. You want her not to have any tattoos, no hair coloring, her parents to be together. That's already a very small group. On top of that, you expect her to pick you? You expect her to approach you? Come on, get real. Because the very traditional women, I talked about this the other day, they're not going to be the ones to approach you. They're not going to pursue you. These very traditional conservative women, a lot of them are shy. A lot of them aren't super outgoing. They're not just gonna come up to you and start talking to you. So that's why you have to approach women. That's why you have to put yourself out there. See, that might work for him because he's a multimillionaire. Because he has a whole bunch of clout online. So he could probably find these super conservative women because he's so popping. For the average man, that's just gonna have you in your room playing with your meat. And he's saying it's better to masturbate than to go find a woman you like and sleep with her. It's not what you do, it's about how you do it. You can find that woman you like. You can't see yourself marrying her, but y'all like each other. Go ahead and sleep with her. Just be smart about it. Wrap it up. Like, oh, just texting a woman, that's gonna zap 40% of your brain thoughts and all this. Like, come on, bro. That's like, is you serious? You talking about just sending one text to a girl that's gonna zap 40% of your thoughts. You gotta focus on your work. And the thing is, bro, I've talked to some dudes that make a lot of money. Even if you look at history, Martin Luther King was sleeping around. Muhammad Ali was sleeping around. Benjamin Franklin was sleeping around. And these are extremely successful men. And they were successful before the internet, right? Everything was way slower back then, but they still made huge progress in all their lines of work. You mean to tell me they had time to sleep with multiple women, but you somehow can't work on your business and sleep with women? It's ludicrous, man. Even Austin Dunham, I talked to him and he was saying he was making the most money he's ever made, and he was sleeping with the most women at the same time. Now I think he went overboard. I don't see the point of sleeping with a new woman every single day, but that's what he was doing. He had a girl for every single day of the week. And he said that's when he was making the most money he's ever made. But you'll have dudes like HAMZA saying, oh, if you talking to women, it's going to zap your brain and you're not going to be as productive in work. It depends how you go about it. If you go about it like a bum, like a loser, yeah, you're going to slack off your work and just be focused on the women. If you know how to operate and move like a boss, that's not gonna be no issue, right? I went to Atlanta this past weekend. Hotel, I didn't pay for it. Food, I didn't pay for it. Cause I got a girl that messes with me, right? I'm finna go over to her Airbnb tonight and she's cooking for me. I mess with women when it's time to relax, when it's time to chill. Losers like this, they mess with the women cause that's their whole life. They don't have no purpose, they don't have no ambition. You're supposed to have your goals and she can help you, whether she's your wife or not, right? I'm only gonna see this girl for a couple more months because she's about to move. But she still messes with me and I can still tell her my dreams and she can still support me. She doesn't have to be my wife to support me. Her parents aren't together and she still rocks with me. So all this crap that they pushing, it's just bull crap, bro. It's bull crap. You can have a woman that didn't come up in the best household and she'll still rock with you. She'll still support you. I'm not telling y'all to marry her, but I'm not telling y'all to wait till marriage either. Because dog, I had a great weekend. I had a great weekend and you never know when your day is gonna come. So don't spend your whole life neglecting relationships saying, oh, the perfect woman is gonna find me. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. You gonna wait your whole life for a woman to find you. This 1% woman is gonna find you. And the longer you wait, the older you get, it's gonna be hard to find that virgin woman you want. That extremely low body count. It's gonna be hard to find that. If you're 30 and you trying to date around your age, good luck finding that woman. It's crazy talking. This is terrible advice, bro. This is dog shit advice. It's not about what you do, it's about how you go about it. You can have a rotation of women and still run a productive business. Like I said, I talk to guys that have done that. You look at history. Martin Luther King got caught cheating. You look at Muhammad Ali, got caught cheating multiple times. He was still a great champion. He was way more productive than most of these guys out here. So to act like, oh, you can't talk to women because you can't operate, that's a loser mentality. Really know how to put people to work. Like I said, you gotta start thinking like a boss, man. You gotta be able to put people to work. And if they don't enjoy working for you, they gotta go. This woman that's gonna cook for me tonight, she enjoys cooking. She wants to cook for me. It's not like I'm forcing her. I asked her and she will happily do it. That's making my life easier. Cause I don't have to worry about dinner now. I just pull up and eat dinner. That's why I tell y'all, there's levels to things, man. But if I was following HAMZA's advice, I'd be like, no, I'm not going over there. She's not my wife. I'm not gonna sleep with her. Let me stay alone in my room and play with my meat once or twice a week. It's stupid, man. You never know when your day's coming. Enjoy all these moments. Just because she's not your wife, just because you're not gonna spend the rest of your life with her, doesn't mean you can't even mess with her at all. Sometimes people have a certain period in our life to stay with us, right? And I get if you're religious and you want to wait till marriage and you're trying to find another religious woman, I completely understand that. But don't bash people. Don't say, oh, you're going to end up wasting your time and all this other stuff. Like, no. Because dudes like him, they'll go through a hookup phase. They'll go through the degen phase, he likes to call it. Learn from it. Grow more confidence. Tell stories about it. But then completely bash it and act like it did nothing for him. Like it made him worse. Because it's just not true, man. It's just not true. And to just talk like you can't be productive, it depends how you go about it. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's these little boys that get distracted so easily, that don't know how to time manage. That's the issue, time management. Your issue's not casually messing with girls. Your issue is time management. Your issue is you don't have any standards at all. You go from having no standards to these super high standards. I think a lot of y'all should raise your standards. You shouldn't just be messing with any girl that's willing to sleep with you. But you shouldn't only be messing with women that you're willing to marry. Because then you're going to spend most of your time alone. And I think being alone can be beneficial to a certain extent. But ever since I started dating more, man, my life is a lot more chill. I like to vibe with people. I like to have deep conversations with people. Just because I'm not marrying them, that doesn't mean we can't have a deep conversation and connect and vibe. Like, dog, I done been in a lot of brains this past year. You know, I done had some very deep conversations with many people this year. It makes me appreciate life a lot more, man. Because you realize how wicked some people's childhoods were. You realize everybody's going through something, man. So, I mean, I think you can definitely go overboard. You know, clubbing, finding girls at a club, like, I'm not with that. I never even tried that because I don't drink, I don't smoke. But just having like situationships, meeting girls off dating apps, it's been great for me, man. It's not what you do, it's how you do it, right? If you moving like a boss, you gonna have a good time. Just be smart. Don't be eating every girl's box. You hardly know that girl. You got head between her legs. You barely know that girl. You hitting it raw. That's when you slip up. It's the same thing. You can slip up with marriage. You marry that woman, you really don't know her like that. You marry that woman, you seen the red flags. Okay, you gonna go out bad. You gonna go out bad just like you go in the hookup culture and you don't move the right way, you're gonna go out bad. Everything has pros and cons. When people make videos like this, they act like, oh, it's all bad. Don't sleep around. If you have to bust a nut, just play with your meat. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, and I used to think like this. The younger me would have fell for this type of stuff and been like, okay. And then I'd be coping. Because I'm nervous to talk to women, I'd be coping. Be like, oh, she's not my wife. Oh, I see a tattoo on her. I don't have a conversation. Like, that's corny, bro. That's lame. I get it. We should be looking for the best of the best. But that's going to take a long time to come by. And when you do see the best of the best, you're going to have to make your move. You're going to have to push up. Ain't nothing going to find you in this life. People more antisocial than ever. A woman's not gonna find you. I told y'all the other day, a woman's gonna approach you that's super aggressive. Chick that got the tattoos, that got her hair all colored, all this extra shit, that doesn't have a father, she's gonna be the one that approaches you. The same woman that approaches a lot of men that she likes the way they look. So don't take this advice, man. This shit is terrible. This shit is terrible. I gave y'all examples of men that done a lot in this world. And they had rotation. They had women they were seeing. So this whole idea of, oh, you can't, you're sleeping around is gonna take away from your work. It'll take away from your work if you ain't really about your work. If you don't know how to time manage. And he should know how to time manage if he's running a business. If he's a multimillionaire, you should know how to manage your time. This is goofiness, man. You gotta find out, it's the time the date's gonna start. I have it until this time for the date to be over. Okay, I don't drink, I don't smoke. You're not gonna change my mind on drinking or smoking. Because a lot of people are in your life for a certain periods of time, man. Just because she's not in there for the whole long haul, that's okay. You can still get something out of her. You can still have good times and good memories with that woman. You don't have to spend the rest of your life with her, right? And people always go to the extremes with things, man. If you see that girl and you like her and y'all vibing, cool. Enjoy your moment with her. If you see some red flags, realize that it's not gonna last forever. See, I like to keep it real. I don't lie to women. You know, I'm not lying to them, bro. So a lot of times they know it's just for the now being, right? But we still enjoy each other's company. I still go to my whoever I'm messing with, and that's my time to relax. That's my time to chill. These guys act like you can just work all the time. That's not reality. That's not reality, because that young dude that I was talking to months ago, he's the type like, oh, you're supposed to be on your purpose. You're supposed to be grinding. You shouldn't have time to be sleeping with these girls. It's like, my guy, you played a video game. I don't play a video game. I sold my game system. We have the same amount of time in each day, but instead of me hopping on a video game, instead of me hopping on the hub, instead of me watching a movie, if I'm watching a movie, it's with a girl. If I'm participating in sex, it's with a woman, not with myself. That's how it's gonna be, bro. But a lot of these goofballs out here, they act like you can't do both. A lot of these goofballs out here act like you can't have time for dating. If you're dating multiple women, oh, you're slacking off. You're not being your greatest version of yourself. No, you go to that woman when it's time to chill. Women love leisure. So join them when you're on your leisure time. It's that simple, bro. A lot of guys overcomplicate it, try to make it seem like this and that, bro. That's dog shit advice he's giving y'all. That's dog shit advice. I know that video is kind of old, but I just had to reflect on that, man. That's dog shit advice. Just because a woman is not there for the long haul, that don't mean you shouldn't deal with her. Right? Everybody can provide something. Now, if she's not providing anything for you, okay, cut her off. Like I said, I had a great weekend. Girl, she paid for majority of the things. She's cooking for me tonight. Why would I turn that down because I don't see her as my wife? Like, that sounds stupid to me. That really sounds stupid to me, bro. Because I have high standards myself. For me to consider marrying somebody, I know that's going to take a long time to find that. So why not enjoy other people's company now? Because we all have sexual urges. Why would I go and play with myself? Especially when it comes to corn, that's weird. But they think that's way better than laying with a woman. Just be smart when you lay with that woman. Wrap it up. Don't be eating a box if you don't know her like that. You know, there's stuff you should do to go about it the right way. You go about marriage in the wrong way, you could end up getting half your shit taken, right? So it's just about how you go about things. You got to be smart. You can go about it the loser way. You could go about it moving like a boss. That's all I got for y'all today. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one.